Universal Wrestling Federation's Fury Hour!
Wild and woolly is the only way to describe last week's action, ladies and gentlemen, on the UWF. Hello, I'm Herb Abrams, and join me in welcoming wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
That's right, Herb. Last week was absolutely great, but ladies and gentlemen, wait till you watch this coming hour.
On this week's UWF show, we have for you the unpredictable Cactus Jack. Also on the card, the dangerous one, Dan Spivey. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff returns. Dr. Death, Steve Williams will make an appearance. David Sammartino. Killer B, Brian Blair. And in our feature match, Portland's own Billy Jack Haynes will tangle with South Africa's despicable Colonel DeBeers. Also on our weekly segment, Captain Lou Albano. And coming into the ring at this time, his opponent, at 6'4" tall, weighing 272
Bruno, I see
pounds.
the unpredictable one, Cactus Jack, coming down the aisle right now.
Cactus
Unpredictable
Jack.
is absolutely correct with him. Look at this.
Look at that smile, Bruno. Isn't that a face only a mother could love?
Needs a little teeth work done. But I'll tell you what, in that ring, this is a dangerous man. And I think that Mr. David Meltzer is about to find out.
Well, Bruno, we saw the unpredictable one wrestle your son on last week's show, and David found out that he is a very, very unorthodox grappler with very, very short and punchy moves.
Well, indeed, there's no question about it that he is the unpredictable one, but he's a very vicious guy, as we just saw with a knee right in the Meltzer's stomach and follows up with some rights to the head. So he's not fooling around. He's taken over right from the beginning.
Yeah, he hit him with some illegal blows there. Davey rams him into the turnbuckle, but the unpredictable one elbows him down.
Well, he telegraphed it. You know, David Meltzer came in, and it was too obvious. And, of course, Cactus saw it coming, and he met him with an elbow. And, oh, look at this.
He's biting him, Bruno. Last week he bit David's stomach. This week he's biting Davey's eyes.
Maybe he's eating too early in the day. Maybe he had to wait a little later to have his lunch or something. He comes in the ring very hungry.
And I would imagine he gets a good grip on that skin with the 2 teeth missing in his front bridge.
Flying mare or what? A big elbow here? Yep.
Boom. Wow. What do you think of the Unpredictable's hairdo, Bruno? Isn't that a nice look?
Well, it certainly matches his personality, don't it? Uh-oh, look at this.
Davey's in for a surprise.
Boom. Now, keep in mind, he had him strapped over that second rope, and to come in like he did with all that body weight flying up in here, coming on Davey's lower back, believe me, that can really do a number on your back. Of course, this isn't very good for your face either.
No, he's stretching those nostrils maybe back into place. In fact, maybe he'll look better after he does it. Doesn't even feel the punches, Bruno. Doesn't even phase the unpredictable one.
Well, those 2 shots to the head, it did respond to a little wee bit, but the midsection, none whatsoever.
Inexperience there.
Well, when he went for that drop kick, Cactus Jack saw it coming and just hooked the rope, and David Meltzer went down, and he takes a forearm right in the upper back. And as you can see, you know, he's got things under control. What are we going to see here? A suplex?
Suplex, yeah, there it is. Looks like Davey is tiring out here. He's going down for the pin, but it appears as if he's going to pick him up. Yep, picked him up.
I can't stomach that. You know, when you got somebody beat that you can get the count, I hate that. Once I like to see a referee disqualify somebody for that. There's a headbutt.
There's no reason for this this additional torture. Cactus Jack knows he has his man beat, but he willingly, intentionally is trying to maim his opponent. Face first to the mat. He's going to pick him up by his hair again, and he's got that curly hair, that curly locks. He's going to throw him out of the ring apron, and there he is outside on the floor. I would guess that Cactus Jack will go outside from his previous matches. He loves to work outside that ring, Bruno, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Right now, you know, the saddest that he has, he's having fun because, you know, look, watch this, a slam right on that hard floor.
That's hard cement there, Bruno.
Yeah, he knows that Meltzer is in serious trouble. He knows he has things under control. And what he's doing right now, he's just having great fun. Look at that elbow smash from the apron. Now, I'll tell you, coming down with all that body weight on top of Meltzer's chest, I doubt if this guy could get back in the ring on his own powers. Of course, like this he can because Cactus just threw him back in.
Did you see the look in his eyes when he came down with that elbow smash, Bruno?
Two.
He's going to pin him here. That's it.
I really thought he was going to yank him by the hair again.
A little slow on getting up, isn't he?
Meltzer's hurt. There's no question about it. He took quite a shellacking. Well, that's Cactus Jack. Here's the replay. Look at this. Boom, buckle. Now I think this is where Cactus Jack is going to grab him. And bam, smash his face right down to that mat. Boy, I'll tell you.
Coming up next, wrestling fans, Scott Cole takes on the dangerous one, Dan Spivey. We're back with more UWF action, wrestling fans. And we've got a match coming up right now with that intensity look. Spivey.
There's a guy who can truly intimidate an opponent. I mean, such a huge man, 6'9", 315 pounds. It's not only the eyes that can intimidate an opponent, it's just the man's size and his reputation. Very vicious guy.
Bruno, it almost looks like he's programmed from a master control. He almost appears to be a robot. Look at him! Look at what he did. He just ripped in half a B. Brian Blair T-shirt.
He throws it to the audience. You want this T-shirt here? A ripped up one. But anyway, this Cole, now look at this, just at the size these two individuals. I mean, even though, you know, Cole could be an average size wrestler, but against a guy like Spivey, and Spivey, as usual, takes off right from the beginning. I mean, he really comes right after an opponent.
Oh, clotheslines him down. No, it appears that Spivey's overpowering Scott already from the beginning moments of the opening bell, Bruno. Gives him a front face lock.
Neck breaker. And that in itself can be a finishing maneuver. And he probably could have finished it if he wanted to. He could have finished Cole. Now what's he going to go for? A vertical suplex.
Yeah.
Boom. You know, when you get suplexed by a guy like Spivey, keep in mind that he's 6'9", so when he scoops you up in the air like that, just think at the height that you're coming down on, and especially on a devastating maneuver like a suplex. And what's he going to do now? A different version of the suplex.
I think we're going to need a chiropractor after this match for Mr. Cole, Bruno.
Look at this.
Wow, what humiliation, huh?
Yeah, but you know what? The referee counted to 3. I don't think you can count if the man isn't covered. What's his back? Oh, man. I thought he was going to take a back break, and then he slams him right on his back, and look at Cole. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the dangerous Dan Spivey.
Look at this. Here he comes with that suplex. I mean, he really drives Cole down. I mean, knocked the wind completely out of him. And now, of course, at this point, he covers him for the pin. And, of course, you have the 1, 2, 3.
If I were Brian Blair, I'd keep my eyes on Danny Spivey's eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing 245 pounds.
We have a masked man coming in right now.
The Black Knight.
Ah, the Black Knight. I've never seen him, Bruno. What do we know about him?
I really know very little about the Black Knight. But I'll tell you what, we'll know more about him after he faces, I believe, his opponent is going to be Paul Orndorff.
That's correct. And we certainly all are aware of the credentials that Mr. Wonderful brings into the wrestling mat world, Bruno.
Exactly. And that's going to tell us about the Black Knight, is just what kind of a caliber of wrestler he really is.
He's always got that stone look about him. You never know what he's thinking, Bruno.
This guy's all business. When Paul Orndorff gets in that ring, boy, he's all business. Well, now what's he doing here? He's showing up, what's that, a T-shirt?
Must be a Paul Orndorff T-shirt.
And throws it to one of the fans. Very nice gesture.
Well, someone made $12.95 there.
Always in great shape, Paul Orndorff. In fact, he's a little bit leaner than I remember him to be, but he looks in great shape, well cut up. You can see he's just in great shape.
He's just a lean, mean machine, Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. He's got the Black Knight up against the turnbuckles here. Let's see if we see a clean break. No, the Black Knight gives him a punch to the face. headlock. Black Knight's pulling the hair.
That's one way to keep that headlock on. Hang on to the hair. Then Orndorff will have a harder time kicking out.
I think the Black Knight should spend a little time in the gym during the day, Bruno.
That's a nice tackle. Nice tackle, but Orndorff got up quick. Leapfrog, hip toss. Beautiful.
Wow. That hurts the small of the back.
Arm drag. Nice. See, that's a beautiful arm drag.
Another arm drag.
Right. Orndorff really set Black Knight beautifully for that.
He's not a small fella, Bruno. This Black Knight is about 260, 270.
Oh, yeah, he's a big guy. No question about it.
He's feeling the wrath of the Orndorff onslaught right here, right now. He's outside the ring apron. Fans are appealing to him to get back into the ring with Mr. Wonderful.
Sometimes people make too much of size, you know. You can look at the difference in size here, but look at who's in better condition. Look at Orndorff's body and look at sunset flip now. He went for a sunset flip and he missed. He missed. Now what's he going to do? I think he wanted to get him for a backbreaker. See what Orndorff did? He just put a beautiful reversal and took that hammerlock.
What a hole, spinning toe hold.
You don't think that was smart? Wow.
He's got a hammerlock on the Black Knight.
Orndorff let go of the hammerlock. Let's see what he's got in mind. Well, I think he was going after the mask, and Black Knight just rolled himself right out of the ring to avoid that.
The Black Knight keeps playing with that mask. I wonder what's going on over there with that mask. Maybe he has some foreign object in there, Bruno.
Well, or maybe he's trying to straighten out, because I think when Orndorff tried to take it off, he might have twisted it to where it took some of his vision away. But anyway, he's back in the ring now. Let's see what happens here.
Orndorff's got total concentration.
That
arm ringer.
Ooh, nice arm bar, and was shoving that arm like that.
It appears as if he's going to throw him to the other side of the turnbuckle. Backflip. Lands right on the mat. As that Orndorff elbow smash to the kisser.
Reverse chin lock. This chin lock here, this is because of the way he has his knee placed on the upper back of the Black Knight, and the way he's pulling that chin. I'll tell you what, that looks much more painful than the way it looks. And then I just met it with that elbow knee drop.
Bruno, doesn't that elbow smash reminiscent of the Johnny Valentine elbow smash back in your days?
Yeah, well, Johnny had that thing perfected, and I'll tell you what, I'm not saying that Orndorff doesn't do it well, but boy, Valentine, when he hit you with that thing, he did some real serious damage. He hurt a lot of wrestler with that maneuver. Hanging on to this arm bar on Orndorff is. Now you see that the Black Knight took him over, but Orndorff just hung on to the arm bar, and just now he's got that hammerlock again. See, that's well, hey, that's being a pro. He knows what he's doing.
Paul's been in the game for about 12 years now, and he's got that experience on his side. And he reverses a lot of those holds.
Boy, that knee coming down with that knee on that arm, it's bad enough to be cut on a hammerlock, but then to take that knee like that, that's a double pain.
Well, the fans seem to be getting a little out of hand here right now.
That's one way of getting out, a cheap shot, scraping him across the eyes, and Orndorff is feeling that. There's no muscles around the eyes. Boy, you take a scrape there, and then you're going to feel it. Especially when you're sweating, you get that sweat rubbing to your eyes. That really burns.
Well, I don't believe the Mr. Wonderful ever tangled with the Black Knight. He's maybe a little unfamiliar with his holds. Another clothesline.
I don't know. I think Mr. Wonderful's doing quite well for himself, with the exception of a couple of cheap shots. I think that he said...
setting him up for the drop kick. Bruno looks like a pile driver to me.
Not yet, looks like. Ooh.
Boot to the stomach. There it is. There it is. That infamous Paul Orndorff pile driver. No one quite does it like he does. Boom!
Forget about it. You could count to 100 here, and Black Knight isn't going to get up. Orndorff wins again.
Black Knight, you better ride off into the sunset. Yes, those fans love Mr. Wonderful, don't they, Bruno?
Sure do.
Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff.
Well, Orndorff does it again with his famous pile driver, and there was no doubt about it. And here it is again in slow motion. Boom! Look at that pile driver. You know that that's the end of Black Knight.
The wrestling fans look excited. We'll be back after these messages, wrestling fans.
Oh yeah, everybody's buzzing over the UWF merchandise. Check out these caps. Aren't they cool? Check out this shirt. I like it. Oh yeah, look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging. Hey, look at... Oh no, where's the thing, Spivey?
I don't think I'd get this one.
Order now, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, or call 213-822-4187.
Hey out there, wrestling fans, I'm Captain Lou Albano, and I've been involved in professional wrestling for well over 30 years. And I'm going to tell you where you can find the best in professional wrestling. That's the UWF. And where do you find that? On Feet, Fist, and Fury. Only on Sports Channel America. Woo! I feel so good, so proud, so fine, and so elated. Captain Lou, baby, and I'm talking to you. Woo!
See live action when the Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, November the 8th.
You know, I'm in the best shape of my life right now, and I gotta be. I wrestle all over the world, all over the globe. But now I come to the UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation. I still love you, little kid, but Billy Jack Haynes goes in that ring to win. And I know the toughest competition is here in the UWF, so no matter what goes down, the full Nelson's ready, and I come in that ring to do one thing, and to fight and win.
I'll tell you, he can be real nasty.
Yeah, this Larry Ludden's going to have his work cut out from this evening, Bruno.
Well, it surely will. Just curious as to... Oh, look at this. I was going to say, what kind of strategy is he going to use? That's the strategy he's going to attack Dr. Death.
I think that was a major mistake on Larry Ludden's part to sneak attack Dr. Death.
Well, oh, did you see a clothesliner? Death looked at him like, what was that? I mean, it didn't even faze him at all. Nah, look out. Look at those right in the head.
I think Mr. Ludden's going to get educated in the wrestling business right here, fans.
Well, you know, Ludden, well, actually the strategy wasn't all that bad. He figured, ooh, look at this. Boom, crash right to the buckle. You know, he figured, hey, a guy like Williams, he's so tough. He says, maybe if I get the upper hand, maybe if I can attack and hurt him in the beginning. That's fine, good strategy, but he really didn't go about it the right way. Oh, what a clothesliner. Did you see how he put his weight? The whole body went behind. All that weight went behind the clothesliner.
I think he's going to pick him up.
He picked him up, but he could have had the pin right there.
Well, I think he wants to exercise a lesson here to Larry Ludden for that sneak attack in the beginning of the match. A sharp chop to the chest. Another one. Another one. Wow, what a clothesline. Woo! Fans cheering Dr. Death on. It's going to be interesting, Bruno, next week to see the feature match between Dr. Death and Mr. Wonderful and see who the fans pick for that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that match. That's going to be some kind of a battle. But meanwhile, look at Larry. He's getting slapped around. I mean, talk about humiliation. That's what he's doing. Now it comes with a terrific slam. After several slaps in the face, picks him up and gives him a tremendous slam.
This isn't even a workout for Dr. Death. This is just an exercise in motion.
Yeah, I'm afraid at the expense of Larry Ludden. Oh, look at this.
This is going to be a big power slam.
Military pressed him like he weighed 60 pounds.
Is he going to throw him out? Wow.
That's a real slam. I'll tell you, having him pressed overhead, and then from that height, just slamming him onto that mat. And look at Ludden, he's hurting.
Yeah, throw him just like a sack of potatoes, Bruno.
He's asking the people for what? Like the people are going to be on this side with this? Hey, how about that? Ludden had enough left in him to just duck out of the way. And good thing that he did, but well.
Wow!
I was going to say it was a pretty good move, him hooking the foot, but here comes Williams with the other foot right in the back of the head and taking him right down.
Yeah, Williams is motioning for a finishing move here.
I'll tell you, Williams is nasty, there's no question about it. He's a rule break and all, but this guy knows his wrestling inside out.
Boom! Oh. Wow, what a move! What a move by Dr. Death, fans!
But you know what? He overdove. He went too high. He didn't mean to fly out of the ring like he did. I think it's when he did that flying body, it just went way over, and I think he lost his time and he went over. But he caught himself as he went over the top rope, so he didn't take a bad fall.
But a man that size to land on his feet, overgoing the rope, was a great move on his part. He's going to jump off the top turnbuckle here now. Body press. 1, 2. Picked him up.
Now, you know, with that flying body press, you know, again, well, he could have had this match a number of times, but certainly could have had it that time. But he's really torturing.
Toying with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just toying with him. He's going to do that football tackle with that tongue sticking out. Here it comes. Boom.
Yeah, I'll tell you. That's some kind of a tackle. Now let's see. Whips him to the buckles, and here comes the
power slam.
Oh no, not yet.
Here he does the same thing he did last week.
That's right. Slams him against both buckles. Boom, twice, and not probably. And here it comes, the power slam.
2, 3. He's got him. Dr. Death.
Easy win. Easy win. And look at this tackle. That football tackle would be devastating. He really puts it.
UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, the ultimate in sports entertainment.
Today, we're going to talk about respect. Respect for whom, you may say. Respect for Colonel DeBeers. Respect for South Africa. It seems to me that more attention was given to that terrorist, Nelson Mandela, than was ever given F.W. de Klerk. Well, there's a man today that's going to learn about respect. There's a man that today, on the sports channel, is going to learn the wrath of the South African. That's you, Billy Jack Haynes. That's you that's going to feel the wrath of the Colonel because the American people did not accord my Prime Minister his right to do what he felt was right for the South African people. Billy Jack, you may be the commander of the little people, but this is a big man's army.
Bruno, those are some sharp remarks coming out of Colonel DeBeers, that bigot.
Well, nothing shocks me about anything that comes out of DeBeers' mouth. But anyway.
Coming down the aisle right now, Bruno, is your son, David.
Yes, David's looking good. He's a lot leaner than he was. In fact, at 255, as I said last week, I think he was a little too bulky. Now at 220, maybe could use another 5-7 pounds, but he really feels great at this weight. And so let's see. He's got his opponent over here, not Houdini, who's much taller. Well, much taller, a couple inches taller, but he looks in good shape.
Well, Houdini's a newcomer to the wrestling game and doesn't have much experience, but he is a big fella. And I think he'll give David a good test. But again, David, with the experience and with the skills and aggression that he has, I think that it should prove to be an interesting match.
Well, we just left to wait and see who takes the initiative here. There's a reversal. Houdini gets behind David, the full Nelson. Let's see what he does with it. Spins him around into a flying man. Yeah, I'm surprised at that. I thought he was going to try to do something else. And I'm surprised that David got caught into it, frankly, because he should have known better. Well, leg dive and shoulder butt to the midsection, and he took Houdini down. It's one way of getting out of a predicament is grab the ropes.
Yeah, that's the easy way out. Well, we see some UWF hats over there. Seems like the hot ticket in town, the UWF merchandise, Bruno.
Absolutely, and why not? Ooh, there's a couple good chops.
Wow.
You could hear that one across the
chop.
Arena.
Well, let's see what magic Houdini can come up with. Nothing much right there.
Well, he did a good reversal in throwing David to the buckle, but then he really telegraphed. He waited too long to come up with that knee, and David saw it, of course.
Spinning toe hold with David.
Yeah. He saw it, he got out of the way.
Figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah, that's what this is. Well, I'll tell you what, if David's got applied right, this should bring this match to a conclusion.
Yeah, it should.
And it did.
And it sure did. Yeah. That figure 4 like is a devastating hold, Bruno. I don't think a lot of people realize the hurt when that hold is applied properly, what it actually does to the muscles in the back of the legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, David Sammartino.
Indeed. Figure 4 leg lock, submission.
We take you now to Captain Lou's corner.
Hi out there, wrestling fans. This is your old buddy. This is Captain Lou Albano. And today with me, I have a great professional wrestler, Danny Spivey. Danny, would you come in? First of all, Dan, I'd like to ask you a question. I know you're a great athlete. I know you're a former football player. And Dan, basically in professional wrestling, I think leverage is very important. Do you feel that it'd be against you being so tall and probably a little bit awkward, or do you think it's advantageous to be that height?
First of all, Captain Lou, I know it's got to be a great pleasure for you today to have somebody of my character to be here on your show. About football, football's in the past. You want to talk about wrestling? Well, my size, my strength, my meanness, and my mental toughness make me what I am today. So leverage don't play anything in professional wrestling. Maybe in the amateur level, but we're not amateurs. This is professional wrestling.
Well, we understand that, but basically all professional wrestlers start off as amateurs, am I right?
Well, I didn't start off in no amateur professional wrestling deal. I started off in the streets of Tampa.
In other words, what you're trying to tell the people out there, you're a street fighter. And you're a tough guy and you're a big guy. Well, I'd like to ask you a question. Why did you attack B. Brian Blair on TV Land? I saw the tape. Why did you do that?
Well, Brian Blair has this habit of running his mouth when he ought to be shut. And he was running at the time, he's smart-mouthed little B. And so I ran his head in the wall in New York. And I liked it, too.
You really think that's fair? I mean, B. Brian Blair is a very reputable personality in the field of professional wrestling. He's a great amateur wrestler, a great professional. I know the man well. I've seen him wrestle. I don't think that was very fair.
Well, I don't care what you think, really. But I'll tell you what, Brian Blair is a great amateur wrestler. He's a great professional wrestler. But I tell you what, I'm just a mean guy and I like hurting people. So I just ran his head right in that wall in New York.
Well, I got to tell you one thing, Danny Spivey. You're a little too big for me to disagree with, but I cannot agree with your tactics. I think they're wrong. I think you should go a little bit by the book. But I'm going to turn around and stay here that I...
Who cares what you think?
There you go. Cut me off again. I'm going to have respect for you as a professional athlete. Go right ahead. You got something else to say?
I want to know when I'm going to be awarded the title belt because I deserve it. I'm the #1 contender, and I need that belt. I want it now. And I want to know where this little weasel, Herb Abrams, is.
Well, if you're the #1 contender, then you've got to go out and beat B. Brian Blair.
No problem. This is Dangerous Dan Spivey of the UWF, the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. You can only see me on Feet, Fist, and Fury only on Sports Channel America. So you people watch if you want to see the real deal of professional wrestling.
And for all you tough guys out there, order now through the Universal Wrestling Federation your Dangerous Dan Spivey t-shirt. Call 213-822-4187.
Brother Strombo's back in the territory, and I'm calling upon the whole Indian Nation to join together. The Canadians, the Southerners, the Northerners, everybody, let's join together like the brotherhood we once were. Let's bring war dance fever running wild across this country. Let's bring the pride and glory back to the Indian Nation. Let the war dance be proof of our conviction. I'm ready. Please come out and support me.
That's 6 feet.
There he is, Killer B. Brian Blair. He just sold 200 t-shirts, and now he's coming down the aisle, Bruno.
Yes, sir. B. Brian Blair. Always in great shape. Always provides you a lot of great action, great wrestling in that ring.
He's got Spitball Patterson as his opponent this evening.
Spitball's a big guy. I mean, he must be, what, about 6'5" or so, and I think he weighs 280. So he certainly has the size advantage over B. Brian Blair.
And you do know how Spitball got that nickname, Bruno, don't you?
No, I really don't.
Well, he spits a lot.
Is that right? Okay. But, fireman's carry, beautifully executed by B. Brian Blair.
Has an armbar on him now. Knee drop.
Look who's in the background. Look who's in the background.
Ah, Dangerous Dan has appeared ringside.
Now, what in the world is he there for?
What business does he have? This Dangerous Dan, he's just not letting up on Brian Blair. First he attacks him in New York, an uncalled for act.
Yeah,
now they have a showdown last week. He's still not satisfied. He appears during his match for no reason whatsoever.
But this is not fair because, you know, how are you going to concentrate? There's a big guy you know, his opponent here is a big man, and how are you going to concentrate when you know that the likes of Spivey's out there? I mean, to me, the referee right now should say, hey, Spivey, get out, get back to the dressing room, or else you're going to be fined, suspended, or something, because it just is not fair.
Absolutely. We know there isn't a sense of concentration here from Brian because he's going to be distracted by Spivey's presence. It's very obvious. He's faced with a guy 6'8" to the left and a guy 6'5" to the right.
No, not right on. I'm surprised, really. Frankly, I'm very surprised the referee's not saying anything. He's just, you know, like as if he wasn't even there, and that just isn't right. Anyway, Brian Blair's got a headlock on Spitball. Beautiful tackle. Did you see that? Did you see that?
He tripped him, Bruno.
Absolutely. Spivey hooked the leg. He absolutely hooked the leg and bringing Brian Blair crashing on his head down, and now Spitball's got the edge on him. Now, I don't know if the referee saw that or not, but by gosh, certainly knows that Brian Blair is some kind of a clumsy klutz who just took a fall like that on his own, and still he hasn't even looked at Spivey and said anything to him.
No, the referee is just oblivious to his presence, and I don't understand it.
Well, right now it's...
I'm wondering if this official has been paid off, Bruno.
No, I don't want to think along those lines, but it's just he's got to be more alert. He's got to see what's going on. And certainly Spivey has no business being there. And
grabs a handful of hair, breaks him down.
Well, he's hanging off this reverse chin lock, and every time Blair gets up, like you say, he gets a handful of hair and just yanks him right back down again. Well, this isn't enough, though, to keep Blair down. And there he goes with an overhead wrist lock. This is a little power contest here. Let's see who's stronger. Hey!
Another handful of hair.
Yeah, but Blair was getting the edge there until Spitball grabbed him by the hair. He really had the advantage.
That's why Spitball resorted to those tactics. The fans are waving on Spivey for some unknown reason.
Well, maybe they're chanting because maybe they're trying to aggravate him a little, or maybe get the referee's attention to him. I don't know. But
Spivey's still dripping wet from his last encounter from the previous match.
Meanwhile, Blair goes for that overhead wrist lock again. And again, he's going to try. Very good. See what he did? He went halfway and he elbowed.
Tripped again. Spivey tripped him again, Bruno.
Now, the referee saw it that time because, look, he's saying something to Spivey. He's telling him because he saw. You know, he shouldn't even be arguing him. He should tell him, get out right now, or fine, suspension, whatever.
No question. Spitball now. Gets caught with a knee to the midsection by Blair.
He tried to do a splash on Blair, and Blair quickly came up with both knees and right in the midsection of Spitball. I promise you.
He's buzzing down with an elbow smash to the top of the head. But you have to know that Blair cannot focus properly on his match with Spitball because of Spivey's appearance at ringside.
Absolutely. There's no question. He's a big distraction. Gives Spitball to...
Face first to the mat. Now, Spivey did have an opportunity to grab his leg, and he did not do it at that point.
Now, what are we going to see here?
We got a Boston Crab. Spivey's entering the ring.
I think that's it. He's surrendered. Spitball has given up. But look at Spivey in the ring.
Brian doesn't know he's behind him right now. Catches him with a clothesline. This is totally uncalled for, and the referee is not stopping it. Spitball weasels his way out. Spivey power drives him.
Well, he really slammed Blair. He really slammed him to that mat. Look at Blair's hurt, no question about it.
This is totally uncalled for.
But what is the referee doing? He's pointing to the dressing room. Come on, ref. You got to do a little more than that.
Look at him gloating back to the dressing room area. He's just thrilled to death with himself.
Apex is where I got my start. A couple of years ago, I got laid off.
Not going to take a back seat to Spivey, and he's going to avenge, and this feud is going to continue, fans. And coming up next is our feature match. That bigot, Colonel DeBeers, will take on Portland's Billy Jack Haynes. Rick, you got it. Our feature match is ready to begin now between Colonel DeBeers and Billy Jack Haynes, fans.
Weighing 295 pounds from South Africa, Colonel DeBeers.
295, but I want to tell you something. Billy Jack Haynes is no lightweight either. Billy Jack Haynes is a big man, and he's dealt with people bigger than 295 pounds, so definitely this is not going to be an advantage by any means for Colonel DeBeers. Look at the arrogance of that man. Look at him, Herb.
You know, what's going on in the world today, Bruno, with South Africa and then some of the other nations, this man has taken upon himself to be a ruler here in the wrestling world.
One-man crusader for his cause here, but I'll tell you what, I think that, well, Billy Jack Haynes might just take some of the starch out of this man. Oh, look at this.
It appears as if he has something to say. Wait a minute, he's pointing.
He's pointing at the referee, evidently.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not happy with the referee in this match. What?
He's not happy with the referee.
He's a black man!
What?
Sure, listen. Oh,
I don't believe this.
He's actually said that he will not allow a black man to referee his match. Do you believe this?
Nah, this is some gall. I mean, there we go.
At this time, we're going to have to make a switch in the referee.
I have never in my years heard anything like that.
Hey, I've been around a long time. I mean, I've been around a long time. This guy, I mean, this is out of line. This is absolutely out of line.
And what right does the ring announcer have to bring in a new referee? I don't understand that.
Wait. What am I missing here? You mean they're going to change referees? I would hope not.
The ring announcer has just made an announcement that they're bringing in a new referee.
No. This is wrong. Why should he have his way here? This is absolutely wrong. No. What is this? Oh, maybe somebody from the audience. Now, this is absolutely. You do not let him have his way. Who is he? Who is he to dictate who referees and who doesn't? These are. Oh, no.
Well, we see this man's prejudice come out right here on national television.
It does not matter.
I have to tell you that this is totally unacceptable from my point of view, and I don't understand how Jesse Hernandez just played into that and came in to referee this match, Bruno.
I don't care how prejudiced the man is, what his problems are. You do not let him have his way. This was absolutely wrong. That Jesse should not be refereeing. Now, well, here comes Billy Jack Haynes now. I'll tell you what, this may just route Billy Jack Haynes to maybe give him that little extra that he's going to need to really do a number this turn of the Bears. And here he comes.
Well, Billy Jack kind of keeps to himself. He's not a...
Hey, let me tell you, Billy Jack is a tremendous wrestler. If somebody chooses to wrestle, he'll go out there and give a scientific match for anybody. But if somebody wants to brawl, if somebody wants to be an alley fighter, he'll accommodate him at that too.
Maybe Colonel DeBeers is complaining that Billy Jack Haynes is wearing black tights and a black jacket now.
Yeah, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm really disappointed that they allowed this change with the officials. This is absolutely ridiculous, not called for.
Fans are chanting USA. Billy Jack has taken the mic.
You may have something against blacks, but it don't matter to me if you're black or white. You bring him back out here, he's going to referee the match.
All right.
All right, Billy.
All right. He says bring him back out here. Well, I don't think they are.
Mr. Hernandez doesn't seem to be calling Larry Sampson back to the ring area. Well, the fans seem a bit perturbed about this whole situation, Bruno.
I think they're chanting, we want Larry. Larry, of course.
Yeah, they're chanting Larry. The fans are chanting Larry.
This is, you know what? In all my years, I've never seen anything like this. Never seen anything in my entire wrestling career. And look at this right now. He really took over on Billy Jack Haynes, and Billy Jack's in trouble. But I know what Billy's made out of. And I'll tell you what, it's too quick. He's not going to. DeBeers isn't going to control this match like this. He's got the edge right now.
But
don't count Billy Jack Haynes out.
Billy Jack hasn't even had a moment to take his jacket off.
Ooh, what powerful tackles though.
Whoa!
Beautiful. Again for a turn tackle, Billy Jack Haynes just sidestepped and took him by the back of the head and drove his face right to that mat. Now look at this.
Yeah, Billy is hot now.
Yeah, show him some mercy.
He offers his hand. All right, Billy. Billy has been around. He's not going to stoop for that naiveness right now in the ring.
It's a great chop and a flying man, a reverse chin lock. All right, Billy, now put on the juice. Put on the juice. That's terminology in wrestling. It really squeeze. Put on the squeeze.
This Colonel DeBeers, I have to tell you, Bruno, I don't understand why nobody made any inference in terms of having Larry come back into the ring to referee this match.
That's
this is
a
totally not right. It's totally
shame,
unfair.
but, Billy Jack had a front face lock on him. You see what he did? He couldn't get out of it, so he pushed Billy Jack to the ropes and caught him with a right to the midsection.
Billy blocked it. Billy blocked it.
Beautiful counter by Billy Jack.
I'm surprised that Colonel DeBeers has a black patch. It's not red.
Right. Well, you see Billy Jack has reversed it now. Now he's got a reverse chin lock on DeBeers, and now it's Billy Jack who's got the upper hand. Hey, Billy's tough. Like I said, Billy will go in that ring and he'll wrestle with anybody. If they choose to have a scientific match, that's what he prefers. But you want to get rough, and he can get rough in there too.
Well, he's got a mighty strong headlock on him.
Yes, indeed. Billy Jack's got a powerful headlock, but he's going to get thrown into that center row. Good tackle. Come on, Billy. Another one. Knee lift. That was terrific knee lift. Great.
Yeah, Billy's a very powerful grappler. It seems to me that Billy is a little more powerful than DeBeers, but with DeBeers' crudeness and his actions in the ring, he parallels the powerness of Billy Jack.
Well, you know, he's 295 pounds, so he's powerful enough, but I do believe that Billy Jack is the stronger of the two. And right now, Billy Jack is absolutely out-wrestling DeBeers. Boom. Beautiful tackle. Powerful tackle by Billy Jack. Great.
Caught him. Caught him.
He tried to catch him with a kick in the midsection. He hung onto the foot, but you see what he did? He came up like a drop kick, and he still caught Billy Jack in the back of the head with the other foot. And now Billy Jack, that was a pretty good kick he took.
Yeah, now Colonel DeBeers was thinking when he did that move.
Well, now the problem here is DeBeers is getting his strength back, and now he's getting he has the advantage on Billy Jack again.
What is this? Oh, throws him right outside the ring apron.
So he used his own body for leverage. It's just he drove himself. He drove backwards to the mat and let go of Billy Jack, and boom, he shot right out between the second and third rope. But Billy Jack didn't seem to get too hurt by that. As you see, he's coming back.
Yeah, Colonel DeBeers seems to have gained some more momentum here in the ring, and wow. Good shot to the chest there, right?
Yeah, good forearm blow. Another one. You know, when you weigh 295 and if you know how to use your weight, believe me, those blows are much more painful than they even appear, because, you know, DeBeers, he knows how to use their weight.
Now, Billy appears to be a little dazed here right now, Bruno.
Oh, indeed he is. They took three tremendous blows, one after the other. Sure he feels it. Get outside the ring. You got to count to 10 and regroup a little bit.
Yeah, DeBeers is going out after him. He kicks him to the head. Another stomp to the head.
And, you know, he doesn't have what you call regular wrestling boots. Look at those boots he has.
In fact, it would seem to me he may even have metal in between those boots.
Those are like combat boots.
Combat boots, yeah.
Those big heels. But Billy's tough, I'll tell you. I know Billy well. I've known him for years. Billy can take a lot, and he can come back. Billy's a tough competitor.
I think this match is far from over, fans. Jack blocks it.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a good thing he put that foot up, Billy, because if he had his head rammed on that steel post, that could have been curtains. But he put the foot up, and instead he ran DeBeers' head to the buckles. Nice chop. Come on, gotta follow
Another
up.
one.
Ooh, a right to the jaw. Kick to the midsection. That's it. See, now he's picking up momentum. Yeah. So I thought he was there. He drops down on his knee. Come on, Billy. You got to get up.
If DeBeers thought he was going to have an easy time of it tonight, he's wrong. He's sadly mistaken.
I think he knew better than that. I think he knew better.
Feels like no.
Now, he's going for a bow driver, and Billy Jack just backdropped him. That takes a powerful neck to do that. And again, 295 pounds yet, and he shot him right up.
still looks dazed to me here.
Oh, he is, no question about it.
Face rake. And he's raking the eyes.
You know, oh, look at this, rubbing his face across that rope. You think that doesn't burn? Woo. You know, these are two big men, and they're both very, very tough. So you know it's going to be, it's going to go back and forth, back and forth. The question is, who can take more, who can give more, and then we'll have a winner. Body slam.
What most people don't know is that Colonel DeBeers has a glass eye, and that's why he wears that patch over the eye.
Right now, the patch is off the eye. Look at this.
See, he can only see out of that one eye.
What's he going to do, knee drop?
Oh, why?
Now, I'll tell you what, coming off the top rope and getting caught with both knees in the midsection, I'll be surprised if he can, and he is up. Hey, got to give him credit. Got to give him credit because, boy, not too many guys would have been able to get up from that blow.
Wow.
What an elbow, right in the upper chest. Closer to the neck, actually.
No.
Oh, tight, look at that. DeBeers is tied to the rope. Whoa, what Billy Jack could do now.
Billy should not let up on him right now. Push him away, Billy, push him away. Yeah, kick him to the groin. It's not there. Elbow to the neck area.
I don't think this will be enough to keep DeBeers down.
He's trying to roll him in a small package, but he's too close to the ropes, Bruno.
No, it takes more than an elbow and a couple of shots like that to keep DeBeers down. DeBeers is a tough guy, no question about it. There's a reversal.
Reversal. That kicks him out of the ring.
Now, you know what? That drop kick, he really didn't catch him like he wanted to. He actually caught him with only 1 foot. But still to show you with that weight, the power behind it, he still made DeBeers fly out of the ring. Imagine if he caught him square with both feet. Probably still be out there. What's
Looks like a vertical suplex.
Beautiful. Boom.
Wow. Well, this could be it. No, DeBeers he's just too strong.
Well, actually, Billy Jack didn't get on top of him to cover him and then trying to bring up the leg.
He's motioning for the full Nelson.
Okay.
This could be it.
No, he didn't make it. Yeah, but DeBeers knew it was coming. You see what he knew was coming? He was near the ropes, and he just made himself pushed his way toward that rope and outside the ring, but he avoided the full Nelson. Hey, good move.
Knocks DeBeers down. Oh, get it back into the ring, Billy.
Yeah, listen to the count. Listen to the count.
The referee is motion.
Okay.
They're back in. See, now, Bruno, this could be a mistake here. He should go bring DeBeers back into the ring, slap him to the chest area.
Yeah, but he's got to listen to the count. He's got to listen to the count because the referee's counting, and referee's counting loud and clear. Now, get in. He could get in. Billy. I understand he's upset and angry. I know he's very angry, but you got to listen to the referee because he could have gone in and it would have gotten the decision. About it. He really, you know, what happened is that Billy Jack Haynes is angry, there's no doubt about it, but he's a pro. You always have to keep that one ear in the ring and listen to that referee's count. He could have, well, anyway, it's too late now, but these two aren't done yet, I promise you.
Well, it looks like they still have a score to settle. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, I feel the vibes. I feel lots of vibes. I'm here in Los Angeles, UWF. I have many challengers. You talk about Brian Blair. You talk about Sammartino. You talk about Billy Jack. And then you talk about the wonderful Mr. Wonderful. Who is Mr. Wonderful? Let me tell you, this is a new generation. You're looking at bad to the bone, Dr. Death. Mr. Wonderful, you can come out and make yourself look as pretty and as handsome as you want. But when we get in the ring, that's when we'll find out who the boy is and who the man is. And I'll tell you, all over the world, from Tokyo to Germany to Atlanta to New York, they all know who the big man is right here.
Bruno, that match between Colonel DeBeers and Billy Jack Haynes was just unreal with no finish. But I have to tell you, next week, what a main event we have for the people. Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, takes on Steve, Dr. Death Williams.
Herb, I wouldn't miss that match for anything. This is going to be truly one of the greatest. These are two of the toughest individuals anywhere in the world, and this is going to be an awesome match.
The UWF, see the superstars of wrestling live in action on November 8th, 1990. For ticket information, call 213-274-SLAM! UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation. The ultimate in sports entertainment.